I am under the water.
They know what that is now, dude.
Some of them know. Not
I think
all.
most of them know
Not
what that
everyone
is.
knows. It's so good. That one guy he's just like in rural mountain Pakistan.
Yeah.
And some guy's like, hey, how
Hello,
are you? He goes,
assalamu
I am
alaikum.
under
Hello,
the
I am
water.
under the
That guy's from
water.
Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's awesome.
It kind of sucks that Paul doesn't have a mic, but
Yeah.
we're going to make it work.
No,
'cause
but
we got this.
seriously,
We
though,
know,
we're
but
doing
seriously,
our
though.
first.
Hey, why don't we talk about that Final Destination Indian guy, seat A11?
Oh, seat
We can talk about seat A11.
No, but seriously though, I hope to be seat 11A, I believe.
like it matters.
Oh, I thought as the least fat and least autistic
Yeah,
guy.
he stands for autism, Paul. In yours, yes. Okay, we're at. No, but
live,
seriously
dude,
though,
at
we're
Sound of
live at
Music.
the Sound of Music Festival
Yeah.
in our hometown of Burlington, Ontario.
Born Ruffians.
We're
is
right
about to
beside
play.
the fucking waves, so if you can't hear, it's because we decided to podcast right beside a fucking tsunami.
Yeah, this might end up as one of those lost episodes, but
That's
it might
okay.
be just an
We're having
awesome
fun.
episode. We'll see.
Lost at Sea episode.
Lost
Oh.
at sea, yeah.
And that's why we only brought 2 mics, folks. No,
Yeah.
it's all the mobile can run, but this is our first mobile. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I
No, that
think-
doesn't work.
Oh, no?
No. I told you, your job is to measure this the juice on this up top.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. It's important.
Yeah, we're out here rocking, man. Sound of Music. We've been coming to Sound of Music forever.
Yep. Been coming here since like 94.
And it's the first year where it's all Canadian acts because they're mad about the tariffs. But
And
it's,
they're cheap.
it's actually just a way to pretend that they're not just saving money.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's
And it's good. You can see the whole Burlington skyline. You can see all the food trucks that never change their oil. We know that firsthand.
yeah, man. I just bought. Do you know the beers are $12 now?
Oh, I don't know that because I brought 5 in my backpack.
In your what's it
My
called?
shaker bottle. It's
a
Taylor's old company.
Protein shaker bottle.
Yeah.
Beers.
Hey, it's just protein shake, baby. I'm
Yeah.
bulking, officer.
Yeah, this is our first episode without a guest too.
Yeah, we thought we'd have fun. We'd come out here. I like it out here, and I like the idea of coming down here. I like just the people you see. Like, I don't know.
You see all the.
I don't know if you can see mine.
I don't know who's in the frame.
But there's just guys around everywhere. I'm pretty sure like a 9-year-old is going to walk through the frame any minute. So
Right behind us there, I once shot fireworks at a guy,
yes.
and so there's a slope right there, and and at the top of the hill, it was pitch black. Nobody can hear these. Thank God. No one can hear that. At the top of that slope, it was pitch black, and I'm shooting down Roman candles, but it's pitch black.
Yeah.
So every time a shot goes off, it illuminates the area,
Yeah.
and every time one goes off, it's like foot, and a guy would just get closer to me.
Yeah.
Every time.
Just cut a game.
And then finally, he just swung at me and started beating the
punched you
shit
in the
out of
face?
me. Yeah.
You got in a big fight with the guy?
Yeah, and then so how does that sound? Is that picking up on the mic? That's crazy because it's super loud.
Ah, it's pretty loud, but we're having a good time. Everything's going good here. Everything's super normal.
Thank God it's an indie band
there's-
and not Motley Crue.
You said indie, right?
Yeah,
you
indie, yeah.
Yeah, no, for real.
No, but seriously though, and yeah, so I've had that experience. I had so many experiences.
It's good. You guys are good. You guys can walk
You
through.
guys
We're
are cool.
just-
Don't worry.
We're just filming a podcast.
Yeah.
It's no problem.
No, it's cool.
We're just, I don't know if they speak English, but it's cool.
And then I
It's a
remember
good
the
time
cop.
out here in Burlington.
The cop chased me,
Yeah.
and I he grabbed me and he's like, if that guy has a broken nose, you're going to jail
Oh,
tonight.
yeah. And the hospital's right here.
It's right there.
It's walking distance.
Yeah. And so I went home and I was crying in the bath.
Yeah.
And I remember you were like, were you crying in the bath last night?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I must have been like 12, 13.
You're pretty young, yeah.
That's a
I was
tough
like, why are
one.
you crying in the bath last night?
No, I was washing hard. I had a lot of dirt on me. I really had to get it off. I had to rip it.
Man.
Anyway, that was awesome. We almost forgot to introduce our guest. That guy.
We forgot to introduce our
But-
guest, seat 11A. He made it all the way here.
He walked the whole fucking
Ladies
way
and
here
gentlemen,
from the
seat
crash.
11A from the Air India crash.
That's amazing. That guy's right here.
Just like walking through don't care. I walk through.
I couldn't imagine seeing guys with like a crazy setup and just being like, 1 sec.
Insane. If you're only listening, a guy just like fully walked through. It's like for some reason they're doing photo shoots.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people doing photo shoots here, dude.
Yeah, it's a nice place to photo shoot, but sometimes if there's a recorded session happening, maybe some people would.
It's also 9 degrees.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
Let's throw down a photo shoot
But
another
so
day.
does the guy? Did he break his nose?
I have no idea. There was no follow-up.
Oh, you just got away?
Yeah, I just got
Did
away
you give a fake
scot-free.
name?
No.
Damn.
No, I got away with that.
Is that your last fight?
Maybe I don't remember.
I know my last one. It was in Toronto, August 27th, 2019, and I got this scar on my hand because I was super blackout drunk, and a guy walked past, and I go, "Hey, nice backpack, buddy," and the guy pushed me and like started we started like wrestling,
Yeah.
and then he pushed me over like a chain on like the around the trees, and
Uh-huh.
I fell back, and he was on top of me, and then I got on top of him, and I punched him in the face one time, and I hit his tooth, and I cut my hand.
Oh yeah, I see that. It's still scarred up.
Yeah, and then a horse cop came and fucking knocked me off the guy.
That's crazy.
Like, "Brr," the
They
horse.
use them. They use the horses to push
They
people
bump
off.
you, yeah. And I went like, boom! I got like flew off the guy. I was like, that's got to be the biggest guy ever, and it was a horse.
That's crazy. That's your last fight, Paul. What's your last fight?
That's a good question. You at Battle Arts?
That was sparring. That doesn't
What about?
count.
Did you guys fight in Montreal?
Oh, when we went to Montreal. No, we didn't actually fight. When we went to Montreal.
Oh no, he said you abandoned him in Montreal.
I'll tell the story if
and
you
then
want.
He
and
texted you.
I'll tell the story,
Well,
and he
okay.
can like
Edit it.
verify it.
Yeah.
He's gonna say it's not true, but it is true.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just edit that in.
Yeah.
So Paul, myself, and this guy named Dane,
Yes.
who was for many years Paul's best buddy.
Right.
Who I was like, you know
It's
when
your
your
best
when your
buddy's
buddy
best
has
buddy.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
It's his friend from
we had a
camp,
lot of common interests.
and you're his friend from school.
Yeah, exactly. So we went up to Montreal and went to the strippers. I rented a hotel in my name,
Wow.
my credit card, because
And
I
you're
don't think
what,
they had a
20?
credit card.
How old are you?
I still don't think he has a credit card.
Oh,
He's got
that's
one
good.
now.
How old were you then?
20? Okay.
Oh, wow.
Early 20s.
Okay.
So we rent this hotel, and actually I blew my tire up driving up there.
Yeah.
So I had to go to Canadian Tire. They fucking replaced it. Was like $200. I had no money spent on that tire. I was pissed. And then I got to put this room on my credit card.
Yeah.
And then that's loud. And then we go to the strippers, okay?
Oh, my ears. Get this guy some noise
Well, I don't know if
headphones
it's.
like an
I'm
autistic
looking
baby.
at the producer. He's just smiling.
He's having
Okay.
a good time.
Okay, you can't hear it.
It's low.
All right, okay, it's fine. So we go to the strip club on Saint Laurent, super sex, I believe, and then the girls. There's these two like smoking hot Montreal strippers. You know,
Oh,
those
yeah.
are the best strippers
The best
in the world.
of the best. There's
right?
no, it's crazy. They can all smoke cigarettes and still be so sexy.
so
It's wild.
so they're like, hey, come to the private room, and Paul's going, oh yeah, let's go. And then they're like, we'll
They
do
like me,
we'll
trust
do a
me.
private show. And he's like, yeah, let's do the private show. He's leading this whole thing.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm like, all right, and then private show. We don't ask how much it is, none of
Yeah.
that. We go in.
Leaving out an important detail. They said $90, right?
I don't remember them saying a price. Okay,
Okay.
he's saying they said a price. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
A fixed price for an indefinite amount of time?
Quick little show, $90. They said.
Oh, okay,
So
and then it says
$90,
show's
little
done.
private show.
Okay.
so we go in this private room, and they were like eating each other out and like doing all kinds of crazy
I got
shit on
$90
the stage
right here. You think
and
we
bringing
can-
us up on the stage. It was just like the three of us and these two chicks.
At one point, she told Dave to put his face forward, and she fucking stuck her tits in his face and motorboated him.
That is true. That did happen. Okay, and then so we're done. We're like, I don't know how long we're in there. 15 minutes, maybe? Not even 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they go like, okay, it'll be $400.
What?
This was the scam. they go $90 each. So it changed.
That happened to us on family vacation one time.
Yeah.
Well, it's different, but I mean,
It wasn't exactly
it wasn't
like
the same.
that,
It
but
was different, but we
you
went
did
out-
get titties in your face.
we went for lobster dinner, and the guy was like, 20 peso or whatever. And then we sat down, and he goes, no, 20.
It was U.S. dollar, too.
Yeah.
So then he's like, Dave, we don't have the money. There's no money. And I might have had $100.
Not true. I did have the money. That's
Oh my
the
God.
issue.
Oh, what a
They
piece of shit.
fucking left. They ran out and didn't tell me.
Wow.
And they're trying to text me like, hey, just run, man, just run. And I'm there with a big black bouncer, 6'4", giant black guy being like, you better pay up.
He did not have the money. Okay? No. No, he had no cash. He went to the machine,
Right.
and it declined his card.
Oh.
Yes, it did, 100%. And then he goes, Dave, you got to use your card to take the money out. No, I was there still. So I go up to the machine, right?
Okay.
And yes, this 100%
This
true.
must have happened if he's...
Dude, I go up to the machine, and I'll tell you why I remember. I go to do the machine, and my card doesn't work because I paid at that Canadian Tire, they had
they
locked
flagged
my
it?
card
Yeah.
because they said, oh, this card's in Montreal. It's a fucking stolen card.
Right.
So I tried to take out money. I go, okay, so Dane at this time is outside. So I go to Paul. I go, I'm going to go see if Dane has any money. Yes, this is 100% true.
So you're just saying you
So
checked,
this-
but you
so,
did leave
No, this is
still.
what happened. So I go outside to Dane. I swear to God.
Yeah.
And I go, Dane, do you have any money? Paul's card won't work. Mine won't work. And he goes, no, but let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's not go back in there.
So this is what happened.
good.
You're
Good rat
close to
move.
the truth. What happened was I paid for myself. I paid 90 for myself. Dave couldn't get his money, so then he said, I'm going to go find Dane,
Yeah.
see if he can split it or whatever. Then when he left, they texted me like, just split. The black bouncer was already there, so I withdrew the last like $90 that I had, paid for one of them, and I had nothing left. So I did pay $180.
Oh, my God.
I think the story is somewhere in the middle. Okay?
I'm figuring out the
But you
middle.
get the basic gist of it, okay? So he's...
That's always good.
He's pissed off. Okay, so we all go. He comes back and we're just in the hotel chilling.
Yeah.
And he starts. Oh, he's also on blow.
So the stripper, they were pissed because I had to pay $90 more. And so the stripper takes my Ray-Ban glasses, and she's like, fine, I'll just take these. I was like, go ahead, they're fake. She just threw them on the ground. She was all mad, and they just let me go.
So crazy to do like a good fella style. I'll take your watch. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Dude,
Like,
they're
give me that
used to
fucking chain.
hustling
Like,
people, dude.
That's wild.
Yeah, so I get back to he gets back to the hotel and he's like on coke and he's fucking pissed. He's
Yeah.
just like, we just abandoned him. Oh, yes, it is.
I got a feeling at
only
least
if
one of those things
Oh,
is
his
true.
family's listening, so it's not true.
What? Only one is true.
Yeah. So they're actually both on coke. I wasn't. I'd never done coke in my life, but I haven't. I don't know. What do you want? I'm not.
You're the king.
I'm a loser. I know. So fucking, he comes in and I just remember he grabbed a lamp and fucking goes, "You guys want to leave me at the fucking strippers? How about this lamp?" Boom! And he grabs a lamp across the. And I go, "This isn't my name, fucking douchebag."
Throwing a lamp
So
in
then
the
I go,
hotel.
I'm like mad. I can't remember.
fucking Joey Ramoning
I
you.
don't, yeah, he was like, he thought he was the Clash.
Yeah, yeah.
And he starts smashing this whole hotel room up. He's on blow. I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm super drunk. So I was like, all right, okay, go ahead.
I think, and he's always refuted this, I'm 95% sure because he's gaslit me into 95 when I was 100 before, that I smacked him. I think I smacked him.
You know what? I don't remember. You may have. You may have.
Which I feel bad about.
No, you.
That's good at least.
You may have.
That's
I don't
good.
remember that, but he might have.
That's good.
It certainly isn't one of the details that sticks out because the next thing I did was I left. And I was like, I'll be right back. And then I went down to the valet. And the valet should not given me my keys.
That's crazy.
Because then I was like, I'm just going to sleep. I remember being like, I'll get in my car and I'm going to drive to the Canadian Tire.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a good parking lot.
Yeah,
I'll go
yeah.
to that parking lot. And in the morning when I woke up, I looked up. It was an hour drive away.
Oh no.
So I didn't drive that far. I literally just got in my car. No, I did not drive that far.
Yeah.
I literally just got in my car, drove like a minute
Yeah,
down the
yeah.
street, parked on the side, slept in my car, and I woke up.
Was it the Toyota Echo? I'm pretty sure it was. There's the 2003 red Toyota
Dude, I
Echo.
think it was,
It was
actually.
Mom's car.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
No, and also, I don't know if I'll put a picture of it up. It's not a big car. It
No.
barely sleeps one guy.
It sucks too.
Yeah.
That sleep sucked. So I fell asleep. I remember waking up with the sun, And then I was like, fuck, I'm just going to go home.
Oh,
So I just
leave
drove.
them there.
I just left them there. I drove home all the way to Burlington. It's like a 7-hour drive.
Wow.
And he kept calling me and texting me.
Yeah.
And the text was like, hey, dude, sorry. Yeah, you could.
The best part of the text, just so you remember, is it was like the stages of grief. It was like bargaining,
It degraded. Yeah.
depression,
Yeah.
anger.
It really was. It was like, hey, dude, sorry about that, whatever. He's like, you know what? You're a piece of shit anyways.
So he was like, listen, I don't think it was actually that big of a deal. We're actually cool.
It was literally like denial. The first one was like, you did not fucking leave without us.
Yeah,
It's like, hey, it's okay, man. Come back.
yeah. We can settle this.
But I know he's like baiting me to
and
come
then
back,
grief,
too.
like, how am I going to get home?
And then,
You remember the best line?
literally the last line that he said
Yeah.
was, you will face me. Like he's a Highlander.
Yeah. Fucking Mortal Kombat. Like, fucking, what are you, Raiden? That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. So that was like one of our many falling outs.
Yeah.
And then
But now we're back on top, baby.
Now we're back on top. Sound of Music,
but
baby.
Seriously, though.
But you know what? It worked well for me because we went to Mackenzie's house. Shout out to Mackenzie.
Oh, yeah.
She hooked me up when I was in Montreal with a great
Did you fuck
souvlaki
this chick?
place. No,
Ah.
no. She's cool as hell though. And I woke up the next morning and there was a platter in front of me with Xanax, a line of codeine,
Oh,
and
my
a bunch
God.
of weed.
Oh, my
and
God.
I was like, hey, extra couple days of partying, baby, let's do
That's
this.
crazy.
I was fucking lit. It was fantastic.
That's a baller setup.
yeah, and then what? You take a Greyhound back, it's $30. Not a fucking
So
big deal.
mean. So fucking mean, though.
Yeah, it's mean for sure.
Man, my only like strip club story like that was we went in Montreal and my old friend Chad, he tried to pay a
old
stripper.
friend is right.
He tried to pay a stripper and he couldn't take money out because he had a child account. So he got locked at $60 and he had to call his mom and be like, I have to pay this stripper. But then
Oh.
she wouldn't unlock it, so I had to pay her.
Yeah, man. I guarantee you, if we had a stripper, we'll get a stripper on here one day and interview her.
Yeah, that'll
and,
be good.
Get some stripper stories.
That'll be good. I don't think like even Theo Vaughn's done something like that.
Dude,
you know
I
what
bet
mean?
you they have hilarious.
Oh, you know who has done it? Ryan Bonal, I bet.
Ryan Bownell? That guy just straight up interviews like hookers and like porn stars.
Yeah, he'll just interview Rachel Starr and then do anal with her.
Yeah, that guy's crazy.
Whoa, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I know that. Dude, I was so Burlington Sound of Music.
Yeah.
This is where all the Burlington celebrities are.
Yeah.
Like we just saw the drummer of Walk Off the Earth.
Yes.
Joel, shout out, Joel
Yeah.
Cassidy.
He plays the bottom part of the guitar and
He
on
plays
Ellen.
the slap of the guitar.
Ooh, I'm the slap guy. No, he
Highest
is
paid guy to slap a guitar of all time.
yeah, probably. Well,
think so.
I don't know. Maybe there might have been some hillbilly guy back in the day.
There was also, we saw the guy with a super red face that you got in an altercation with.
Yeah, at the gym in
That was,
COVID.
you just see everybody here.
Oh man, yeah. Crazy to see a non-comedy enemy. It's like,
yeah.
fuck, I even got those. It's not
I wonder
good.
if we see any comedy enemies down here.
I was hoping so. Yeah, it would be nice to run into a couple bums, but I don't think we will. This is a classy event. It gets Burlington. It doesn't. Hamilton people don't come to this. I feel like.
Yeah, no, they don't. There's the
Well, we got this guy, but that's
but
for a reason.
That's why we're late, because we
He's
had to drag
also
his ass out
super
here.
late too. So
Well, I figured it was good to get him on. I think we've done
agree.
more podcasts without him than we have with him.
yeah,
And it also is fucked up that he's just got to sit here the whole time right beside us smiling.
good though. The battery's looking good.
How's that battery, Paul? Thumbs up.
So good. Hey, what's the last freakazoid you had in the store? Because for
Every
those of
day.
you,
Well, you haven't. I don't think we've ever talked about his
no,
store.
Paul runs a store in Jackson Square. You don't care, right?
Jackson Square is
Yeah,
like
it's good to
the
advertising.
bad mall in Hamilton.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of freakazoids. Perhaps you can get a good freakazoid story real quick, Paul.
Oh, where do we start? Army Dave, the first time we met him, he comes in. Oh, yeah, rest in peace, Army Dave, first of all.
Oh no, that's not a good way to start. A story about a dead guy.
Well, he stole valor, so I feel like I can speak ill of him.
Oh yeah.
So he comes in. We call him Army Dave for a reason. So he comes in the very first day, and he's talking about how he used to be a sniper, and he fought against the IRA and in Afghanistan and all these places. And he tells this story.
Can
to
you
me
even
and Dave.
fight the first guys?
No.
How do you even fight them?
No. So he tells this story. He goes, I was in Afghanistan in my sniper post, and this kid, there was an RPG on the ground. We had just put down an insurgent, and the kid went up to pick up the RPG, and I said, don't touch it, kid, don't touch it. And he picked up the RPG, and I put him down. And me and Dave were like, okay, that's cool, man.
This is just a mission from Call of Duty 6.
No,
this
here's
is
the thing. So he leaves, and I hadn't seen the movie, but Dave turns to me and goes, that was the first scene from American Sniper.
Oh, really? Was it?
Just told a story.
Oh, that's what it is. Yes, the old lady, and then the
He
kid.
told
yeah,
the story and put himself as
so
Chris
good.
Kyle.
That movie had just come out too.
Yeah.
I bet.
He just said he was Chris Kyle.
So good. Anyway, I'm going down to the
I'm a lot
shooting range
Bradley
tomorrow.
Cooper and American Sniper. Yeah, and everyone in that all those Hamilton Freakazoids, everyone has a limp
Yeah.
for whatever reason. I saw one time a guy. I don't know if I probably told you this, that I was working at that store many years ago, and a guy was like, "Hey, Dave, lean in," and I leaned in. He goes, "I'm on heroin."
So fucked
What
up.
am I supposed to do with that
That's so fucked up.
information?
You don't
Yes.
see that kind of stuff down here.
No, there's a barrier. There's a natural
The bridge.
barrier that we can actually. Here, I'll actually show everybody right now, real quick, if you're watching on video.
What do you say?
He's going to show everybody. Like, they've never seen a bridge before.
What are you doing?
He's going to show them
This
the
is
bridge.
great for the episode. Oh, you're
here we
painting?
go.
Why don't I just shoot that on B-roll? Oh, man, this
Insert
guy's...
a picture of the Skyway Bridge.
This is...
He's knocking it over.
This guy's not... He hasn't drank in 15 days. He's all fucked up. Man,
we got a real Marty Scorsese over here.
We used to have a food truck. You remember that, right?
Sandwich
truck.
Of course. How can
And
you
we would do Sound of Music when they had the Page Show. And one time Smash Mouth played the Page Show.
Yeah, I heard.
And man, this guy was walking around and Dave was like, "Yo, that's the fucking lead singer of Smash Mouth."
The picture's up right now on the video.
And I was like, "Holy shit, I gotta go."
So we're working the food truck, and I go, CJ, this is like a fucking once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Yeah.
He's right there. He's just chilling. He's eating a sandwich.
He had the pass and everything.
He's got the pass. Go talk to the singer of Smash Mouth, man.
He had like a faux hawk.
He had to look. So he walks out the door, and I turn to my girlfriend at the time, and I go, "Hey, that's not the fucking singer of Smash Mouth, by the way." I just convinced my brother to go shake this guy's hand. So he walks up to this guy who looks like the singer of Smash Mouth, and he's like, "Sir, I just want to say your music has changed my
No,
life."
I go up to him and I go, "Hey, just want to give you." I give him food from the truck, and I go, "Just want to let you know if you need anything, just let me know, and we'll get you hooked up."
It's like
And the guy was like a roadie, and he was like, "Okay." And I looked at his pass, and I was like, "That's not a fucking." It was like media or whatever. I was like, "That's not the right pass."
and as you walk back,
And I shook his hand.
yes, I got that's the picture.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
As
was
you
like
walk
shaking
back,
with
I
both
remember
hands
just
like he's
dying.
a president. I'm like, "Thank you." Like I have both hands on his hand.
Oh yeah, you said like, "I really like your music."
No,
like,
I just said to him, "If you need anything, I got you in Burlington. You know, we'll help you out." And that was it.
Hey man, sometimes you swing and miss.
Yeah, exactly. That was a weasel move that did not work.
I agree. Imagine if it
Sometimes
was.
the weasel think it's a strawberry and it's really
Imagine
a nut.
if it was the singer of Smash Mouth and you gave him a dirty $4 sandwich. You'd be in with him.
Oh yeah,
He's dead, by the way.
yeah. Damn, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, he's fucking. That's what I mean. Like, you almost met him, but he died.
We gotta meet the Bare Naked Lady tonight.
Oh yeah, we got
Stephen Page,
Stephen
the one
Page, yeah.
performer from Bare Naked Ladies.
Was he the one
Oh
that did
yeah,
the-
he was. I went to university with his son.
He got kicked out. He's the best one, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I met the other one.
He has fat guy singer voice.
There used to be a thing that would play at future famous players and all the Cineplexes here right after that happened, where Stephen Page was making popcorn with somebody. It was like it played before the movies, and he would sniff the popcorn. And I would go to a lot of movies back then, and I was like George Costanza in that episode of Seinfeld, where every time he did it, I would go, "You can't snort that, bro!" And
Oh,
every time I would
God.
get a huge laugh from the audience.
Just
Paul's
dogging.
always a huge fan of trying to make the audience laugh at a movie theater. And you know, everyone's just like, "Shut the fuck up."
Fucking
did
Mystery
get big
Science
laughs.
Theater, shut the fuck up.
But you know there was at least a segment of that fucking audience that hated him.
Oh yeah,
We were
for
watching
sure.
what movie we were watching, Paul? I can't remember. He'll tell you after. But we were with this guy. His name's Chris Laird.
Yeah.
And the credits were coming up. I think it was X-Men. And he goes like, he was trying to say funny lines. And he's like, all the names are coming up, and then Kelsey Grammer came up, and he's like, Kelsey Grammer, she a hoe. But he didn't know who Kelsey Grammer
Fucking
was.
Frasier, so good.
He thought it was a girl.
He's so good.
He's so stupid.
She a hoe.
And that same X-Men viewing, those old ladies walked past us because they couldn't see that there weren't more seats. We were at the very end, and the one woman walked face first into a wall, and Alex Nevery just died laughing in her face.
Yeah, it is funny to watch somebody run into a fucking wall full speed.
When did that happen?
At that same
Oh,
showing.
really? That was like a bit?
legendary showing of X-Men 3: The Last Stand.
Yeah, that's a good movie. Yeah,
Legendary.
You're good. Don't worry,
You're
we're just
good,
throwing
guys.
the podcast.
We're just having a good time.
That's
Sound
what
of
this
music,
is about.
baby.
It's about the youth.
I was just thinking that. I was
You
like,
walk down here, you're like, man, I feel old.
oh, big time.
Because that's what it was when you're 16. 9 different group chats, meeting up with all these people.
I don't think a group chat
Is
existed,
that what
bro.
you guys are? You send a fucking telegram, and
We
the
do
guy
a
shows up with a
MySpace
little
bulletin.
hat. Hello,
we do a
everybody.
bulletin.
Yeah.
Heading down to Sound of Music.
Oh, I gotta put it on my wall. Or no, my board.
I would just log, my board, yeah.
Yeah.
I would just log in and out of Hotmail or whatever, MSN Messenger.
Ba-boom, ba-boom, yeah.
Going to Sound of Music tonight, no one would message me.
Just nudging the hottest chick of all, and you're like, I shouldn't have nudged her.
MSN Messenger was the best, though.
You remember nudges?
Vaguely.
So you click it, and the thing pops up. I'll do a gif of it. Pops up on your screen, goes, and it fucking jumps first. It shakes, and it puts to the front of your
Oh,
screen.
I remember that.
And
yeah.
you do it to like, I would always do it to either your best buddies or sexy chicks to try to get them to answer.
Did it work?
For 50%.
Yeah.
Your buddies would
Not
nudge you
bad.
back and be like, don't fucking nudge me.
I do remember the nudging. I feel like that was late game.
Yeah, yeah.
They brought that in to like try and save it.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
I was sad being one of the last people on MSN Messenger.
Yeah.
It's like being I was like one of the last MySpace holdouts.
Oh, it actually was a detriment to me because
Yeah.
you were like, don't get Facebook. It'll be bad. Not that early adoption of Facebook really means anything, but
No.
I
But-
could have had my profile started in 06 instead of 07, dude. You kind of fucked me
I
on
think it
that
was
one.
even late. I don't think I started Facebook till 08.
Now, it's funny that you say that early adoption didn't do anything, because on MySpace, before the top 8s, this is going to be before your time.
Yeah.
If you were an early adopter of MySpace before they brought in the top 8s,
Yeah.
it went by how old your account was.
Oh, really?
So like Johnny OC or people like that got big partially because they were on everyone's page. You go to someone's page, he'd be there. It was like free advertising
Yeah.
for you as a person.
That's fucked. It's funny how Facebook was the only one that didn't matter. Like Instagram, TikTok.
Instagram and all that stuff.
YouTube,
Was
like-
early adopters got paid off of that.
Yeah.
Jeffree
Oh,
Star.
really? He was big on MySpace?
Huge.
Uh,
That's
He must have been then.
them was big. I always feel like a Rastafarian. Them was so big back then,
So
man.
good. To be gender woke, you have to be Rastafari. And they don't know what we talk about, man.
Them be gender fluid.
Them man's, oh, excuse me, them.
Yeah, no, I like that.
The
I like
them
being
then. Yeah.
a woke Rastafarian.
Yeah, woke Toronto man.
We was the first woke.
Toronto, they, them. They,
Yeah.
them. Hey, man. See, man.
What's that?
I don't know. They kind of talk like
You
that.
sounded like a 1920s gangster. See, man. Listen up here, see?
Hey, I'm trying to go down to Rebel nightclub, you see? Try and get a cabana. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to spot a cabana where I can see all the exits. There's really no gangsters from Toronto ever, were there?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of bootlegging back in the day because during the 20s, the States, there was no booze, but like where I'm pointing is
Ran
Rochester.
over the fucking lake, yeah.
So you could take it across here to Rochester.
That'd be sick. Just be on a fucking
Actually, it's over
canoe
there, sorry.
with a bunch of beers.
Yeah,
Just
one of
bringing
the
beers.
first season of Boardwalk Empire, they're always importing like Canadian Club and shit. That's where
Oh,
they're getting
really?
their alcohol is from Canada.
Maybe
That's
why
the
it's-
first scene of Boardwalk Empire where they're on the ship and they're sailing from Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. The boat just went by.
Yeah. Do you actually put these edits in? Because I scroll through and I don't really see a lot.
I put them all in, yeah. Last time I did a fiery word and it said gay.
To me?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. It
That's
was
funny.
great.
Funny to say I'm
It's for
gay.
the people, man. It's it's all jokes, man.
Whatever. As long as you're doing some work, it makes me happy.
100%. But it's hard to work down here when you live by the lake. You feel like a baller.
Oh, yeah. You live by the lake, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy baller mode.
Yeah, it's good. Would you rather live in a big mansion that's a little further or a tiny corrugated shack?
I know my answer. Have you ever actually heard Born Ruffians? I've heard tell of them.
That's so true. I
Like-
always see, like,
Born Ruffians are
is
playing. I'm like, what's a song?
I mean, they'll play their last song. I'm sure you'll recognize it.
Yeah?
They had one.
If they want to come down and be on the show, I mean, I love all the songs. To Be Born Rough. That's my favorite song.
We were watching that last band, and CJ's like, hey, I think I know that guy.
Yeah. There's a guy Taylor went to high school with in the last band, and they're like a gay indie new wave band. You would have hated them.
They were sick.
And
He would have hated them.
He would have hated them.
No,
you don't.
He would have hated them.
No, like even more so
he
like
hates 80s music.
Safety Dance, like kind of like.
They're like Joy Division.
Yeah, well,
No?
I'm sure that's who they're trying to be like, but
Yeah,
they're more
yeah,
like
yeah.
Thompson twins, incidentally.
You just
Which-
want to attack them. I love Thompson Twins
well,
too.
hold me now, dude. Are you kidding me? They're Thompson twins.
We need to go to a gay 80s concert soon.
Yeah, we got some coming up. We're going to Doobie Brothers in September.
It's all right.
You can go to the Who.
I already bought tickets to the
Yeah.
Who. Last show in Toronto. Yeah.
That'll be pretty cool. You should come.
Roger Daltrey, Pete Townsend.
Maybe we'll
They
do
let
a
him out of the
fucking
country.
episode there, man. You know?
Yeah, maybe we'll grab Pete Townsend. Pete, let me see your hard drive. I was doing research, mate.
Who's that? That's not Don Henley? They all have one.
No.
Don Henley had one where he had.
No, dude, no.
What?
Don Henley didn't have anything
Yes,
to do
he
with
did?
that.
Why you saying
No,
that?
and he's litigious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did.
really?
Yes. The Eagles. Yes.
Really? Oh, damn.
No, but like, I would, if it was real, I'd be like, yeah, you can say stuff, but no, Don Henley is a saint.
That's crazy.
I
know.
think-
There's a story about.
Oh, he might have banged a young
There's a
chick.
story about like a 15-year-old chick who like died at his house, and then
I
they
don't
just
know,
like
man.
the cops just took her away.
That's CJ
I'll post
Bishop.
the article.
I just
The
want to say
article's
that
up.
I disavow everything CJ Bishop is saying right now.
Mr. Henley, I don't know
love
if
Don
this is-
Henley.
This might be
Hotel
hearsay.
California is a great song.
It is.
After the boys of summer have buried a 15-year-old girl. Yeah, I don't
Maybe
know.
it's not true. I don't know.
I don't think it's real, man.
Okay.
I shouldn't say that shit.
Oh, the waves are fucking crazy down here.
The
dude.
waves are hypnotizing.
This is
in a
nice
way.
out here, though.
Whoa, big wave.
Yeah, dude. Being down here, you got lots of fun memories down on the boardwalk. Lots of fucking run-ins with. It's great being in high school and you run into like enemies here.
Yep.
And I remember like this was a great place to turn an enemy into a friend.
Okay.
Maybe like you're both trying to fuck some sexy chick.
Okay.
And you kind of make a pact like, hey, may the best man win.
Did that happen to you?
Oh, yeah. The best man won. It wasn't me.
One time, I don't know if you know this story, Paul, but I gotta tell you this. It's so funny. It's so embarrassing for this guy. So, CJ, he was in what? Grade 8? You know the story. Grade 8?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it. I don't get it. It's
He's-
funny. Yeah, I'm in grade
he's
like
embarrassed,
10
dude.
probably. I'm probably in grade 10.
Okay, we'll call it grade 10. The older, the more embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm like 16.
Yeah, 16, yeah. So he's like, we had a group chat with like me, Jory, a bunch of those guys. Maybe we'll take a pause on this for a second. Yeah. You're
You guys
okay.
are cool, man. No worries. You're a special
you're okay.
guest.
You're a
Don't
special
worry
guest.
about it. It's literally not a big deal
Let
at all.
her rip. You're good. You're good.
You guys can sub to our YouTube. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
sure.
ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, it's a joke. It's a joke. We can believe it if we
I
have
didn't hear
to.
what he said. What did he say? I didn't hear, but he did. And it's
I
bad.
know. I whispered it into the mic. Oh,
No, don't say it.
we bleeped it. You
Oh,
give
no,
it,
I'm not
give
giving you
it.
the microphone.
Uh,
It's illegal?
We bleeped it. It doesn't matter because it got fucking bleeped.
I didn't hear what he said. I disavow that. I disavow Don Henley.
Yeah,
I
so the
disavow all
story,
this-
man.
Yeah, what?
The story.
Okay. So he asked our group chat, he's like, hey, I really like this girl named Angelique. I
Close
believe.
enough.
Okay, so he's like, I really like Angelique. And I want to, I don't know if it was take her to prom or like take her on a date.
That was later.
Okay, so he's like, I think I'm going to buy her a ring. We're like, dude, do not buy her
Yeah,
a ring.
bad.
He had never talked to this girl. Or if he did, they
Why
had
she
like,
say I never talked to her?
or they had a very,
Yes, I had.
okay,
I
they had a
talked to
very
her.
distant
She
relationship.
just didn't like me. I was just fat. Like I was just a fat coworker, and he was just like
Coworker.
Who's gonna like
Oh,
that?
you worked at Food Basics with her?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we're like, do
Grocery
not buy
store.
the fucking ring. Trust me, we're older than you. We get it a little bit here. He buys the
These
ring.
guys don't know
and
what
he
the
gives
fuck
it,
to do.
He gives it to her like, he pulls out the ring like, Angelique, this is for you. And opens it up, and she goes like, thanks. And takes it and puts it on and just walks away.
Yeah. It was after a shift at Food
Just
Basics
walks
too.
away.
It's just like
And she
10
would wear
o'clock.
it. She would wear it all the time, but she never talked to him. And then she got a boyfriend like immediately after
Dude,
that.
I saw it one time. She went out like she had like some like I don't know theater thing or something, and she wore it. I saw it in a pic with her on her boyfriend's chest, her hand like that, and I was just like, $125, dude. Yeah.
It was like, where
Yeah.
was it from? It was from like,
Sawarsky.
it was a Swarovski thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a lot of money. Yeah. And I just remember. Oh yeah. If I put it in Bitcoin, I'd be living on a mountain in Tibet, fucking praising a monk because I have $50 million. Like.
That's one of my favorite stories that he did that.
Yeah, that sucked. The ring story, that carries along with me.
I remember Sound of Music. We're here getting all the memories. One time I was standing right there, and who did walk by me but Mr. Leahy from
fuck
fucking
yeah.
Trailer Park
Yes.
Boys.
Yes.
Rest in peace,
And
John
also,
Dunsworth.
this is why I fell for the fucking Smash Mouth. Because the year before we saw Mr. Leahy, who was pretending to be drunk,
Yes.
and I was like, dude, he said he's never drank in his life, apparently.
Yeah, he's not
I
a
was
drinker.
I was like, you're wrong. He's actually drunk right now. Like, he
so
was
he's
so
walking.
good.
He's just walking up and down this boardwalk, pretending to be drunk and being like bumping into people and
Yeah.
being like, "Hey, sorry, bud."
Sorry, Fatso. Like,
dude,
it was so good.
So I grab him. I go, "Mr. Leahy, can you please come to my food truck and take a picture
Yeah.
in front of it with me?" And we'll put the picture up.
Yeah.
And and he was like the nicest guy. He's like, "Sure." And like we stood next to it, and he was cracking me
He
up.
fake hit on my now wife.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, baby, come over here and let's get a picture.
And then you see, like, I'm laughing in the picture. It's a very genuine laugh.
Yeah, he was super funny.
He didn't ask. He stood there for 10 minutes taking pictures.
Yeah.
And didn't want any money. And he's like,
he had like a tire on too. Like
He
had
was
like
in the full gimmick.
The fucking supervisor's shirt
Yeah.
and tucked into the pants.
and on the other hand, we went.
Oh.
CJ and I went to go see. So there's a local bar like right beside my old house. Fucking 6-minute walk. Randy from Trailer Park Boys
Yeah.
was making an appearance.
Randy Bobandy.
Free appearance. You just go to the bar. And I'm like, dude, how do we not go see fucking Randy Bobandy? It's like right there.
What's he gonna do? Eat a cheeseburger, rub it on his gut? I don't know. I'm there though. I've gotta be
So
there.
we go to this Randy Bobandy spectacular. I don't know what he got paid to do this. I hope it was nothing.
It was fucking
'Cause
bad.
He had no. Did he have a shirt? He had a shirt on, but he
took it off. He took it off.
So points there, but he literally just gets on a mic and goes, "Thank you to all the Trailer Park Boys fans for your years of fandom. I will be over in the corner taking pictures for $10 a person. Thank you." That was it.
He basically puts the mic down. He's like, cheeseburger. It was so fucking like phoned in.
Most phoned in.
It was
thing you've ever
crazy.
seen, yes.
But he probably got like $2,000.
I don't think so.
No?
$400.
Really?
And dinner and
Fuck.
beer and all you can drink.
Oh man. When Mr. Leahy died, he must have been like, fuck. Like,
I
like,
guarantee he said that.
kills the draw by like 90%.
I think he is touring with the Trailer Park Boys now.
just Robin trying to do crime without save crime without
Yeah.
Batman. Like, it's not gonna fucking work, man.
It doesn't work without.
You
It's
need
like
the
fucking
main
Abbott
guy.
with no Costello, bro.
Yeah.
It's like if.
Are you looking at a bird?
I was looking at a bird.
What the
Sorry,
fuck?
I got distracted by a
That
bird.
was crazy. I'm like, I can see you looking at it.
There's so many birds,
There's a
dude.
guy, we're on a lake.
I'm not used to birds flying over me while I'm podcasting.
That's crazy. Oh.
I did turn into one of these guys taking pictures in front of us here. Like,
Oh, yeah.
bird.
Yeah, it's been nice, all the special guests we've had.
We've had some fun, and Dude, the next special fucking guest we have.
Yeah, next week will be awesome. I'm really excited.
I'm not saying who it is.
We won't blow our load here. Beep.
Do you want me to say it?
Just tell him later. We'll tell him.
We'll tell you after. We'll tell you after. It's a good one. We might have to travel for that one, but it's fucking worth it.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna expand the fucking map a little bit, dude.
Big time, big
A little
time.
bit of Age of Empires.
And then
Get a
watch
couple
it just
Gaia
be like
units.
Watch it just be like Brody Lomas. Like, we don't have anybody.
Just, my mechanic. Yeah, like sorry.
Here's the special guest. No, that's why I don't like saying it, even though it's been like agreed to.
Yeah, and we got a
I
couple
don't
more
like
coming
fucking-
down the pipeline.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be good.
No, we're having fun.
What are we at here? Nice.
Battery's great.
Nice.
Okay.
We got to do more mobiles. It's fun.
Yeah, for sure. I was thinking maybe we should try and like grab a random and talk to
Like
them.
a man on the street almost.
Do you
or
wanna
just
do
pull
that?
anyone in? There's some guys who do that. They
We can get Paul to go out and try and grab somebody. He might do it.
just like a 20-year-old.
I don't know. I'm looking around. It seems
I think some
fucked.
of these kids will have to sign a fucking release or something, dude. I don't know. Like, YouTube
Yes.
is gonna demonetize us.
Well, why don't we grab one of the guys from fucking Born Ruffians or something?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm down to try and grab someone at the end.
Yeah, it might be good to throw something in at the end.
We can do a couple more minutes, and we'll.
My voice is giving out.
Yeah, well, it's loud out here. You got to be
I
loud
think
with
I'm
the
fucking
waves.
screaming and my voice is going.
Yeah, you got to be loud with.
Oh, really? Is it clipping?
It's not clipping, but it's pretty loud.
It looks like it's fucking clipping.
It's not hitting the end.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
But they got $20 shirts now. I might grab one of those.
I might grab a $20
support
shirt.
a local band.
Yep.
I'm going to a bunch of shows this summer. I'm stoked. A lot of good metalcore coming through.
Oh, that's cool.
A lot of very good stuff. Boundaries. I just got tickets to this.
Have you seen Kublai Khan or whatever?
Kublai Khan? Oh, I haven't seen them in a while, but I love them. They're great. Honestly, too mainstream now, dude.
Oh, my God, dude. That's crazy. I don't even want to talk
No,
to
I just don't want to pay $80 to go see a band I've seen anymore. Now I'm like, I'll find more new bands. I'll pay $30. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to go see fucking A Day to Remember, Yellow Card, State Champs, and Boundaries in September.
That'll be cool.
$30.
I was in Philadelphia with CJ, and we were on the Rocky Steps, and this
Yeah.
like 60-year-old woman goes like, "Misery Signals, great band," and I was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "My son tours with them. He's in For the Fallen Dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a great band.
He's the drummer.
yeah."
And
I was
then-
like, "Oh, I've seen your son's band."
And I was like, this guy's a drummer. And she was like, oh, are you
I was
good?
like, "Not really."
Are you good? And she's like, are you good? And he's like, not as good as your son.
that's for
And she
sure.
was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then I took a picture of her in front of the Rocky statue, man. The Rocky statue is actually cool.
Yeah, it's very accessible.
We got lucky with the parking spot, so there's no parking. It's like Bay and Bloor, like it's downtown
there's no
Toronto. It's
parking.
fucking down
probably
fucking
been there.
town.
Rocky statue? You've never been there.
Right
Okay.
down in Philly, like fucking, I don't know, maybe the Philly guys know better, but it looked right downtown.
I drove past the ECW arena, is it called the ECW arena there? Yeah, the 2300 arena. So that
Yeah.
for me is my Rocky statue. As much as I
Okay.
love Rocky.
The best thing about the Rocky statue is they made a second one off the steps, just on street level. And we saw that one first. We're like, oh, it's for old people. That makes sense. Then you do the Rocky steps. It's like 15 steps.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. Like, it's
Yeah.
really short.
People are like, "Oh, I climbed the Rocky Steps." It's a fucking
It's
joke.
fucked. And then we were looking for parking, and we found these 4 spots. It was perfect, like street parking, super rare. And I fucking snuck into the front one. And, yeah, we got out of there really smooth.
As
There
we're
was-
backing out, he goes like, I go, "You gotta back out like a little bit," and he's like, "Okay," and he doesn't even look. He just puts the fucking gas on, and he goes right, smashes into a car, and then he goes, whoop, into drive, peels out like
barely
immediately.
touched it, dude. We looked at it after, and it was all good.
I'm glad there was a punchline to that story because I literally thought he was just going to tell a story about a great parking spot.
There was definitely
Oh, no, it's
something.
because I smashed the guy.
And then, as we're like driving away, his boss starts calling,
Yeah.
and he's like, I guess not supposed. Should I even say this?
No, it doesn't matter. If they listen to it, it's cool. I was in Philly. It's on the mileage log. I put it as personal miles.
He's like, didn't tell
It
him
was
he's
on the
going to
weekend. They
Philadelphia.
don't give a fuck. It was on the weekend.
True.
Yeah. Part of it.
And, I thought it was like, oh, we shouldn't even put this in here because you crashed the car.
I didn't crash the car.
Let's just
No, it's good.
And we're back.
I don't care. It's go. It's the car's in perfect condition. It's also at its mileage limit, so
Just
I'm gonna
stop
be getting a
thinking.
new
Just
car.
edit it out. It takes 2 seconds.
I do down Sound of Music.
Sound of Music is where the music and sounds collide.
Born Ruffians. I love these guys. I know all their tunes. Fucking. No,
This
it's
is a
cool.
band that Paul would have listened to in 2011 for
Yeah.
sure. He used to wear sweater vests.
Oh, really? A Lumineers listener?
He looked like a. Let's get a picture up of him.
Lest we forget at your New Year's bash, like 2013, when
Oh,
I wore an
yeah.
Argyle sweater and I punched a guy in the face.
Didn't people used to call you Argyle?
No, this guy did. That was the problem.
Oh,
so me and
okay.
Dane, I saved this guy from an ass kicking earlier in the night. He was getting 3-on-1 stomped on the front of Dave's house, and I pulled everyone off.
Yeah.
I was like, no 3-on-1. You fight like a man, 1-on-1. And I pulled everyone off. He's like, thanks, man. Then later in that night, I'm smoking weed with Dane in his car, and a fucking bottle hits the roof and goes sliding down the hood. So I get out, like, who threw that fucking bottle? He's like, me. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I saved you from an ass kicking earlier, and now you're throwing a fucking bottle at my buddy's car? Like, what's the deal? And he goes, what are you going to do about it, Argyle? And
So
fucking
good.
puts his finger in my chest as he says, what are you going to do about it? So I fucking socked him.
So good.
And it was Native Jesse's cousin, so he comes over and breaks it up.
Oh.
Yes, I do remember that now. He did.
Because
Did
then,
you punch him or push him? Okay.
Because then I
believe
went
it.
shopping at, like, was it Eaton Mall?
Eaton Center?
Eaton Center, yeah.
That was 2011, by the way. And yes, he dressed like the most 2011 hipster
I went
of all
shopping
time.
at Eaton
Dude,
Center
it
and
was
I
rough.
saw Paul working at Aeropostale.
Yes.
And he was wearing Argyle. And I was like, oh, is that like his nickname? I couldn't remember. But I just called him Paul. I was like, hey, Paul. But he had fucking Argyle on at Abercrombie.
He almost
And
earned the name
also,
Argyle.
He had a faux hawk.
I did
And
have
it
a
was
bad faux hawk,
gelled.
and it wasn't Abercrombie, it was worse. It was Aeropostale.
Ah, that's what it was. Yeah. I don't think he could have got hired at Abercrombie, honestly.
You have to have fucking six-pack.
The BMI wasn't there.
No. And it wasn't now, but it wasn't where
It was
needs to be.
good.
Yeah.
But it wasn't Aeropostale
This
or
is the song.
Abercrombie.
This is their big song.
Is it?
We're not going to listen to it, but this is their big song.
Yeah. There's a bunch of little piggies over there. Hey, oink, oink, piggies.
Why?
It's funny. They can't
Why?
hear it, but the listeners can.
I don't want to
Oh,
be
shit, one's
involved
coming
in
over.
that.
No. I thought the cops...
I'm a sovereign citizen. You cannot
Just pull
arrest
out
me.
the paper.
I'm a sovereign citizen.
I am not driving. I'm traveling. Yeah.
No, but seriously, though.
Hey, you guys want...
Like and
Yeah,
subscribe.
you want to shout it out? Come on.
Come and shout
Come on
it
the
out.
camera.
Yeah.
Come say what's up.
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
boys.
shout out,
Sound
fellas.
of Music.
Couple
That's-
Burlington boys.
That's life, man. Sound
Yep.
of Music.
I
You're down
remember
here.
when I was there, jacking off 5 times a day.
I don't know how
and
old
then
those
going
guys
to
are.
Sound
They
of
didn't hear
Music.
us talking. Don't watch this show, guys.
Oh yeah, they're gonna watch. I'd be like, let's watch the next 5 seconds. Wait, what he say?
Fuck those little kids.
No, they're cool. They're cool. They're gonna fucking DDoS your fucking
I'm
Instagram.
obviously joking. Oh,
That's
man.
great.
Shout out Burlington kids. This
It's
is what it's
fun
all
being down
about.
here.
Sound of Music, boys.
Yeah, no, but seriously, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, you wanna wrap it?
Yeah, and we can try and
This is
find.
their song. Yeah. All right.
Maybe we can cut in an interview or something. It'd be cool to. I mean, we can try something, or we can keep going. I don't give a fuck.
We're just chilling.
Yeah, I'm having a good time, baby.
Yeah. Why
How
are
do
you
you
trying to
like,
wrap it
uh,
up all the time, man?
How do you
Fuck.
like? It's always you.
We're having
but
fun.
How do you like Paul's chain?
Oh, it's rough, dude. Paul told me a little something today.
Oh yeah.
What? You want to tell everybody? I don't know. He looks shy.
He
I'd be
looks
proud of
jacked.
it. I'd be proud of
He's
it.
looking jacked.
You think he's looking good?
His head's looking big.
He's always had a big head on
Hey,
him.
That hat's looking a little small. You think you got to go up to an 8 1/3?
You got to go to the same guy Barry Bonds went to.
Anyway,
man.
yeah, let's just talk about Barry Bonds.
Oversized novelty hat.
Oh no, Ken Griffey Jr. had
Barry Bonds was great though, wasn't he?
Oh,
when he
man.
was socking those fucking
Mark
dingers.
McGuire. Aren't they
right.
doing? Is it true that they're doing a performance enhancing drug Olympics. Aren't they doing like in Dubai or something? They're doing like the go as hard as you can Olympics.
Really?
Yeah,
All
they're
saying
like,
that.
let's see what humans can do, baby. Put the
Wow.
juice in them. Yeah, it's
I'd watch it.
Oh, it'd be way better than normal Olympics. Yeah.
She falls straight in for it.
Dude, imagine, like, have you seen Brock Lesnar's daughter?
Yeah.
There's a
Maya?
pic of her up right now. Imagine her on performance-enhancing drugs, not just crazy Viking rape genetics.
Oh my God.
Well-
is that where is he? I wonder what his
It
genetics
has
are.
to be Nordic, right?
I would think so.
Brock Lesnar? What's Lesnar?
Have you not seen him and his wife? They're the whitest Sable.
Oh,
That's his
really?
wife. Remember Sable?
No.
He just knows. Oh, I gotta show him.
I'm like a 2001 to 2006 wrestling guy.
She was there in 2001. You're more of an 03 to 06.
But she's probably an old lady by that point. I'm like, show me Trish Stratus, dude. Show me a fucking little
Sable was
piece.
huge. She was like she got big giant fake tits.
I know Sabu. He's good. He has fake tits? That's crazy.
He's 6 feet under.
wears
man.
those big
Rip.
baggy pants and
R.I.P.
has fake
He
tits.
went on Legion of Skanks and just died 4
Died the
days
next day.
later.
Dude, we talked. That was funny when we talked to the producer of that episode. Oh, okay. I'm showing that pic. Yeah, I like you.
I was when we were talking to the producer, she's like
She goes, we just had Sabu on. You go, you killed him.
I didn't say that.
It was
to
more
her.
poignant.
I
It
was like, no, they were talking about how Sandman was on the week
Yeah.
after.
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, don't fucking kill Sandman,
Sandman
too.
better not fucking die.
Yeah, yeah, he said, Saturday, you better not die.
Yeah.
And they're like, we didn't kill him. she got her back
It was
up
like a
little bit.
PR statement, like, I hereby the Legion of Skanks we say we did not kill Sabu. No, but he was fucking sick. I just watched all that old ECW stuff.
Suicidal, genocidal, homicidal maniac.
Oh,
yeah.
was that his
Yeah.
thing? That's cool.
He broke his neck like 40 times.
Didn't he, like, the week before, he just landed on his neck? Were you telling us that?
Yeah, he just had a bad match. But, like, he died of a tongue infection, I believe.
What
and
the
he just didn't
fuck?
go to the doctor because he said, I don't go to fucking doctors.
Fucking Von Erlich or whatever? Like that
Von-
dude?
who's that?
Who the David Von...
Von Erich.
Yeah.
Von Erich, yeah.
Didn't he get, like, kicked in the stomach in Japan and then be like, I'm too tough to go to the doctor?
Yeah, that
Then
guy
just
had-
puking blood.
He had 4 of his 5 sons were wrestlers and 5 of them were wrestlers and 4 of them died.
It's not a movie that you watch with your wife and then don't tell her what happens.
Oh, did you watch it?
Yeah,
I watched it.
she's
I think
like-
I watched it by
She's
myself.
like, this is so sad. Why would you put this on?
Yeah, it is.
It was
sad.
pretty sad. Then he holds the baby at the end. He's like, guess you're my big brother. I'm like, oh, damn, that's super sad.
He's like, I used to be a brother.
yeah.
Yeah, that was.
And
was
with the
was that
kids.
movie, The Iron Claw?
Iron Claw.
That was
Zac
a-
Efron.
Yeah.
You're going to look like him soon.
Hey, he can't. No more hair's gonna fall out. He's good.
Maybe you'll get more. You know, who knows? Might be on your
Back
chest
hair.
and ass. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Fucking Sound of Music. All right, we can wrap it up now.
Yeah. That was good.
That was good.
Yeah, man. Shout out. No, but seriously, though.
I'm ripping my fucking
God,
voice is going.
I
now.
got my monthly show at the end of June, and then we're playing some cool stuff. We're going down to the U.S. We're going down to New York in August. Going down to New Orleans in November. So
Yeah.
stay tuned for the next episodes, too. We got crazy couple guests for the next one. And then it's going to keep rolling.
Hell yeah, baby. No, but seriously though.
Shout out,
Peace.
Born Ruffians. Play us out.